Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Working outdoors is a luxury we don't have year-round, unless you're like us, at least some of us here on Daily Flash. And me, work? Of course not. We live in Florida, where the weather's normally warm. But now that the weather is getting warmer all over the country, it's important that we take advantage of the warm and sunny climate and reap some of the health benefits of working outside. So we got weight loss coach, fitness expert, and wellness trainer Stephanie MANSOUR joining us to give us some insight on why working out in the great outdoors is so great. So when you talk about this, Stephanie, I think about my mom making me pull weeds in the summertime. So you're going to have to do some selling on getting me to work outside, but I am going to benefit from this, right?
Yes, absolutely, Mitch. And picking weeds or planting flowers actually does help with flexibility. So if you are feeling stiff from sitting all day, or if you've been on your feet all day, getting down on the ground and getting in some stretches and moving your body to get better mobility is actually a benefit of pulling weeds or doing gardening and planting flowers. Now, among those benefits, you're doing different weird movements. So you're having your body work and move in different ways.
Yeah.
Also, we've got that sunlight, the nature's vitamin D.
Yeah.
So we all need a little more vitamin D these days, especially to help boost the immune system. And, with those long winter months in many areas of the country, a lot of us haven't seen the sun. So we need to really get outside and take advantage of the sunlight. And not to mention the fresh air. There are research studies that show, Mitch, that getting outside and being in nature is calming and soothing to the nervous system. So if you find yourself stressed quite frequently, then going outside, even just for a walk and looking around, getting that sunlight, the fresh air, can really help your mood and help reduce stress, which helps with weight management and weight loss.
Just knowing that you can go outside maybe after you have dinner or whatever, you're working off some of that dinner, but you're also just appreciating what you have. Mentally, it does a lot. I could totally get it. When you're talking about like working and doing an outside workout, we normally think of like running, but you have some other outdoor workouts so we can kind of switch things up. I'm interested to find out what you have to say about this, because running seems like it's really much all you can do.
I know. And people are very shocked to find out that as a personal trainer, I really do not like running. So my workout ideas for outside are very practical, and they're great for someone who feels maybe a little bit lazy when it comes to exercising. Really, if you just go on a walk or on a hike, this is going to help you to, get that circulation moving, get you in a better mood. And you can bring weights along if you want to add in some strength training, like bicep curls or tricep extensions, but you really don't even need to bring weights. You can go on a walk and after 5 minutes, stand, lower down and do 10 squats, or find a park bench and do 10 modified push-ups. If walking or, going for a distance, walk isn't your cup of tea, you could also just go outside and play tennis or a recreational sport like throwing the football, or even join a baseball or softball league. Just find different activities sports wise that maybe you used to do when you were a kid,
Yeah.
and get yourself back into the habit of playing outside, like literally playing outside a sport.
With the pandemic going around, it was nice to see people outside. So psychologically, I took this walk and we went around. They had soccer games going on. There was just like tons of people all working out. It brought something to me. I really appreciate that. The tomatoes are looking gorgeous out in our garden. You would love some. I'm going to give you some, but there's some seasonal produce that are actually to come out with this warmer weather.
Yeah.
What can we add to our diet?
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do, Mitch, is when the farmers market's open, I can take a nice long 1 mile walk, get my produce from the farmers market, and then use them as weights, my bags,
Oh
to carry
yeah.
back home. So aside from those tomatoes, obviously green vegetables are really in season right now. So fresh arugula, if you like lettuce, but you want something a little more peppery and more texturized, try arugula. Or kale, Swiss chard. You can saute that, steam that. You can even bake kale chips. Something else that's really in season right now is carrots. So getting those fresh carrots and peeling them or keeping the skin on, baking them, putting some little, walnuts over, maybe a yogurt
Yeah.
drizzle sauce, delicious. And also, I want to mention artichokes. These are very, very high in fiber, which helps with weight loss and weight management and helping you to stay fuller longer. So you can whip up a gourmet side dish just by going to the farmer's market and picking that produce that's in season.
Kale grows anywhere too. It's so easy. All right, folks want to find out more information on health and wellness content. Where can they go?
Yeah, just pick up your phone and go to the App Store and download the Step It Up with Steph app.
Very simple, very easy, and I'll get those tomatoes to you. The carrots are looking good too. You should see, honest to goodness, we have a nice little garden sitting out front here. I don't do a lot of the work on it, but at least I can go out there and pull weeds and make my mom proud. Thank you so much for joining us, Stephanie, and some great ideas for working outdoors.